Welcome to the summer session. I sent an email out over the weekend, but based on some emails, it looks like we're still a little bit confused about what's happening. So I have two sections this summer. One meets on Wednesday mornings. So if you are in the B2B section, you will meet on Wednesday, June 11th at 9 a.m. via this Zoom link. So you'll click on Zoom. There are Zoom sections, and it's on Wednesday. You will hit start. It is going to be most helpful for you to show up for that, okay? Because we are going to go into details on all of the things. If you are in the B3B course, so B3B, you meet on Friday mornings at 9 a.m. via the Zoom link. Okay, so if you're confused, just go into Zoom. You're going to see what day and what time you should hit the start button. Again, the first day is super, super important. Now, a couple of other things to note. One, you are expected to do the entire first module in the first week. So you will notice that, well, these are out of order, but that's fine. The first three sections are in this first module. And a few things to note. The workbook, which you should have gotten an email at some point to like deal with your textbooks. It's all included in your tuition and fees, and it probably looks a little bit like this. It might be loose leaf paper, I'm not sure, but it's going to say like quantitative reasoning, IB Tech, Math 123. If you did not reply to that email, I don't know, some people just don't read emails. It's a thing. Then you probably don't have that. And that's not entirely horrible because in each module, you will see this learning activities textbook files. If you click on that, these section 1, section 2, section 3 are the files from the workbook. So you can go into those, check them out, whatever. The whole point of this is that these files, so this is like the lecture portion of the book. When we meet live, I am not lecturing. I am not teaching you things. This is an online course. I'm here to help you. Okay? So the section 1 videos, section 2 videos, section 3 videos, those videos go with the workbook. So it's kind of like having mini lectures. You're going to have some, you go into section 1 and you're going to have these mini lectures on different things that go with pages in this book, bite-sized things. And so you can work through those at your own pace. I would recommend doing like the section 1 videos and then doing the section 1 homework and then doing section 2 videos and then doing the section 2 homework. Okay. I will go through and make sure these are in the right order. Okay, but that's how you can get to that. Now with our homework, all of our homework is done in the Newton Alta thing here. Oh, let me go to student view. It is a mastery-based system, which means if you watch the videos and do some little practice work and then go into your homework, it's likely you will probably get questions right quicker. And the faster you get questions right, the smaller your assignment. If you struggle with different topics, it's okay, we all struggle. The assignments might take a little longer. So the whole purpose of the Newton Alta platform is that wherever you're starting with your math skills, it's great. It's going to help you. It's going to give you some extra help wherever you need it, and then it will get you where you need to go. You can miss 400 questions and still get a 100% on your homework. That is one reason why I love this platform. Okay, so when you hit start, you're going to go in and you're going to have some questions. Okay, so you'll put your answers in. If for a numeric entry question, you will have 2 tries. And once you get the question wrong, it will break it down and explain how to do it, and then you can continue on. At any point in time, if you are confused and need more help, there is a more instruction button that you can get. There will be written instruction and video instruction for every piece. Okay, so there's built-in help. So that's what the homework primarily is going to look like. Then we also are going to get into the quizzes. So there are 6 quizzes in this course, 6 quizzes, 2 exams. So that's kind of like your formative assessment each time. Now, the thing to notice about the quiz, you have 2 tries, okay? So the first try, you can kind of go from there, check things out. And one thing that I always want to make sure people are aware of, the last question, okay, is explain why you made that decision, right? So if you would say, you're going to type in the question, the 16 ounce box is the better deal because, and then you're going to just keep going. You're going to type in a sentence, all right? Because you need to explain. Explain means use words. If you just give me 16-ounce box, you are not going to receive full credit, okay? For that question, I have to grade it. No matter how you answer it, I have to grade it because it's going to count you wrong. The system is not built for words, so I will have to grade that. And so I will start grading quizzes probably today because some people have already attempted this. And so I will go in and grade that. Your grade will change if you got the question correct. If it's incorrect, I will leave you a comment on why. So after you submit the exam, let's submit anyway, it's going to show you, okay, attempt 1, I got a 0%. I can see my question results. So if I gave you a comment, you will see that on the question results. So if you got 8 out of 9 questions and you missed the last one, you can go down and read the feedback for that particular question, okay? So it's pretty nice that it will help you with that, okay? So there's that. I'm trying to think of the other questions that people sent me in emails. The big thing is get in, watch the videos, get started on your homework. I did take out discussion boards this summer, which that's usually the easy assignments, but they're also time. So I just thought we'll just keep the math and we'll take out all of the easy points. And we'll just see what kind of happens there. So we will get into exams and all of that in our first live session. So again, Wednesday for anyone in the B2B section. So if you are in B2B, oh, that's this one. B2B is on Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. B3B is Friday morning at 9 a.m. So again, we will talk about exams and all of that at that time. Okay. Have a great day. See you either Wednesday or Friday.